I recently got a toy in a cereal box, and it was a crushing disappointment. So I am a fan of collecting things, especially things from movies that I love, whether that be collectible mugs and dishware, t-shirts, magazines, or action figures. I know I'm nerdy, hopefully we can just accept that and move on. And recently, fate seemed to be introducing a new collecting opportunity into my life. I was at the store and I had to buy a box of Honey Nut Cheerios, one of my top cereals. Definitely in the top 3, in case you were wondering. And I go to the cereal aisle and I see a box of Honey Nut Cheerios, and then a slightly larger box of Honey Nut Cheerios, and then a box of Honey Nut Cheerios with Buzz the Bee, official Honey Nut Cheerios mascot, dressed as Darth Vader. Obviously, because I'm not a lame-brained fool, I grab the Darth Vader Buzz box, as any rational human being would. And as I pick it up, I notice that there's a little blurb on the front, a little advertisement, telling me that there's a Star Wars droid viewfinder toy inside. And I can collect them all, including BB-8. Everybody's favorite little roly-poly robot, to put it simply. So naturally, I get excited. I mean, I'm an honest, red-blooded Star Wars fan. What can I say? And BB-8 is the cat's pajamas. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, I buy my groceries and head home and excitedly rip open the box and reach inside, and I feel the warm embrace of a tiny plastic character in my hand. And I pull it out and look at it. It's C-3PO. I'm thrilled. I mean, I love C-3PO. Who doesn't? He's the tops. He's one of the classics, you know? Although his neck kind of looks weirdly long here, and his face doesn't seem quite right, but I'm sure he's 3PO. I open the little plastic baggie in which the toy is enshrined, and pull him out. And I am shocked to see that this is not C-3PO at all. His face is way too elongated and horse-like, and he has this huge beefy Channing Tatum neck. That can't be right. So I turn him over, and see his name written on his back. PZ4CO. What? PZ4CO? I mean, what is this? Some sort of cheap off-brand C-3PO produced illegally by sweatshop laborers or something? I don't feel good about this. In my anguish, I look through the little viewfinder in the bottom of the toy to supposedly glimpse a scene in which the character appears in the Star Wars movies. And all I see is the droid standing in some unrecognizable room, clearly not from any of the Star Wars movies, including the new one, which I have seen twice. I assume that J.J. Abrams, the director of the new movie, put this droid in the background in like one scene, and then while they were editing decided, yeah, we don't have time and this scene's not crucial to the plot, let's cut it. Thus wiping the character from the film entirely and rendering him virtually meaningless. Great. Although, maybe I'm being a little too harsh on him. I mean, what did he ever do to hurt me? Nothing. He was just sitting there innocently in my Cheerios box, waiting, hoping to make me happy. And I just kicked him to the curb. Now I feel bad, of course, and I decide to make it up to him. I give PZ4CO a place of honor atop my desk in my room, and I feel good about that. And maybe that's the lesson here. You should never put yourself above someone else or something else, because that doesn't really help anyone. Always be grateful for those around you, and consider them your equals, because honestly, most of them just want to be happy, just like you. And most of them probably want you to be happy too. Now if you'll excuse me, I've got to go draw a hot oil bath for my new droid buddy. How does that sound, PZ4CO? He's got a unique dialect. I'll catch you later.